Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for July 29th. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, July 29th, 1914, Transcontinental telephone service began with the first phone conversation between New York and San Francisco. Also, on this day in 1958, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed the National Aeronautics and Space Act, which created NASA. The mission of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, is to pioneer space exploration, scientific discovery, and research. To do that, NASA tries to answer some basic questions. What's out there in space? How do we get there? What will we find? What can we learn there or learn just by trying to get there that will make life better here on Earth? And on this day in 1996, Carl Lewis won his 9th Olympic gold medal by winning the long jump competition in Atlanta. Lewis tied swimmer Mark Spitz for most gold medals by an American athlete. He became the second man in Olympic history to win 4 gold medals over 4 Olympics in a single event. In his case, the long jump. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word atlas. An atlas is a book of maps. Books of maps got their name from the Greek giant named Atlas. The story goes that Atlas the giant fought against the Greek gods and was punished. For his punishment, Atlas had to hold up the entire sky on his back. Now imagine if you had that job. When the first book of maps was printed, there was a picture of the giant Atlas on the front cover. Over time, the book of maps became referred to as an atlas.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what land animal has the best sense of smell? The answer is the polar bear. An adult polar bear can smell something that is over 18 miles away, which is 30 kilometers. Their eyesight and hearing is about as good as a human, so their smell is very important to their survival. Polar bears walk over the Arctic ice looking for seals, walruses, beluga whales, and other prey. Because they have to travel so far to find their food, polar bears also have very big stomachs. In fact, they can fit 150 pounds or 68 kilograms of food in their bellies.
Health tips.
It's important to get lots of exercise. An exercise session is sometimes called a workout. A good workout is like a journey. It has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning is the warm-up. The middle is the active part where you really get your heart beating faster and your muscles working hard. The end of the journey is the cool down, where you slow down and stretch. We all know that it's a good idea to recycle paper. But do you know what happens to the paper once it's brought to the recycling center? Well, recycled paper can be made into all sorts of things. There are a lot of companies that turn recycled paper into new computer paper. But you can also buy kitty litter, calendars, and paper plates made from recycled paper. The only way to make sure that recycled paper gets reused is to buy these products. Being a smart shopper and buying earth-friendly recycled products is one of the best ways to be an Earth Alert hero. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.